Hey, what is going on, everyone? I am your host, Rock D. Lee. If you guys are new here on this channel, I started doing a daily video that just includes some Stoic principles just to help with your mind, getting through the day, and lowering your stress. I had the book in the description of this video and in the pinned comment. We do shorts daily, and every so often I do long forms when it's time to expand on the topic. I'll cover that more, but let's get into the topic, and I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are. So, March 25th. Everyone wants to be wealthy and free, but few people are. Epictetus flips the whole concept. He says it's not about gaining more, it's about needing less. Freedom isn't secured by filling up your heart's desire, but by removing your desire. It's not about ownership, it's about detachment. You make $250,000 and you can still feel broke, or you can make $40,000 and feel free. The difference is your internal wiring, not your external stuff. Today's culture, it tells us to hustle, chase, grind, but Epictetus says, pause. Look at what you have. Look at what's already here. Freedom is a mindset, not a milestone. So, ask yourself, what is one thing you're already doing that brings you peace and freedom? Focus on that. This is day 4 of 365. Consider subscribing. Thank you. So as you guys can see, it's real quick words to live by, and I want to talk about that. And especially if you guys feel like, oh my gosh, it's too extreme. So using that $250,000 and the $40,000 quote, I know people that live in a 6-figure household of that range, and they feel broke, they feel stuck because their expenses is matching their income, okay? Or their expenses is out exceeding their income. So they find themselves having to work, and they're never free. They're working 60, they're working 70, they're working 80 hours. Mind you, you have the $40,000 job, but you don't really have much desires. You pay for your bare necessities, and you just find yourself, if you're satisfied with that, you can find yourself just feeling free, feeling under a little stress. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that is hard for me to, that's a hard pill to swallow, because I feel, Alexa, turn the AC off. I feel like that book didn't make up for inflation. I'm like, who the hell is gonna be happy on 40,000? So, anyways, you should be. But I also try and be like, I'm not just gonna read the book and then say, yeah, 40,000, just go on, be happy. The point is, though, and I think this is universal. Forget the dollar value. All that matters is someone can make more money than you, but still feel trapped, tethered, and unfree. And while you make less money than them, you could feel free, live freely by attaching yourself to fewer wants, fewer desires. I wouldn't really associate a number to it personally as far as what I want to live by, because $40,000 in California, $40,000 in Florida, $40,000 in Alabama, that hits differently, okay? So if you're hearing that, and depending on where you live, especially if it's a high, the cost of living is very high, you can't even get past this 40,000 because it's too costly for where you live, and the lesson won't sink in. So don't worry about the dollar sign, just the principle. If all you need, food, water, shelter, spending time with your loved ones, enjoying nature, okay, those are going to be some things that are going to be obtainable for the most part, despite your income level, unless your income is just very, 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 very low. But if you need the latest shoes, you need the latest jewelry, see this chain, the $25 chain, it just served the aesthetics I was looking for. If you have all these desires, you're going to find yourself feeling underwhelmed, having to constantly grind, never being able to take time to enjoy things, because the things that you want to enjoy are outside your reach. And that's really what we're getting to. We want the things that we find joy in to be within our reach. Managing what we want. Now, that shouldn't mean, in my opinion, you should settle. I just find that sometimes people want things because other people want it, or other people have it and they're keeping up with the Joneses. So it's like, do you need that? is that really going to give you fulfillment, or are you trying to fit in? And when you do fit in, are you going to feel fulfilled? The next thing is, because this is a ladder that moves, as you find yourself, once you obtain it, if the reason why you are obtaining it, the item, the status, wasn't, didn't have like an end goal or didn't have the best foundation, here's what I'm going to explain. Let's just say you wanted to fit into a particular crowd, so you aspire to have a certain amount of money to do that. Once you get into that crowd, you're going to find out very quickly that there's still a ways to go. You know, you're never the richest person in the group. You're never the fittest person in the group. So you're going to find yourself going higher and higher. Your desires are going to keep changing. So focus on the things that really matter to you. Write those things down, and then associate how much you're going to work or what your work is to maintain those things. And you'll find any extra money that you have, you could save, get ready for retirement, to truly live free going on forward, or that you actually don't have to work as hard because you have all the things you need. You have all the things you want, because there's what you need and there's also what you want, okay? And we're not trying to tell everyone just to have food. Now, we're not here to say have water, bread, and turkey, and that's all you have. That's what you need, right? There's gonna be some things that you want that give you fulfillment, but don't let it be all over the place. Don't just desire things because you saw a commercial. That's what all these commercials, these Facebook ads, these Instagram ads, shoot, an ad probably popped up in this video telling you to get something else. You don't need it. You don't need it. So, anyways, what's your thoughts on that video? Because I'm not trying to ramble for 10 minutes. I think it's very, very, very straightforward. And if you don't agree, let me know. There could be an additional video where I can elaborate on that. And again, if you guys are new here, I am a student of this. I am still learning myself. And there's certain things that I may not agree with either. And I'm just here to share this journey along with you guys and really hold myself accountable to what I'm learning. For me, I'm a content creator, and it makes sense to read it, make a video about it, because that's also my way of meditating. That's also my way of internalizing it. That's also my way of, I didn't just record it, I didn't just read it and then move on. I read it, I studied, I made a video on it, and that really stuck with me, and now I'm held accountable. This series, what I'm doing between the shorts and the long form, this is gonna hold you all year round. And then next year, you can just circle on back and just check out the shorts. And I'll probably make updated long form videos along the way. So there's gonna be a short for you guys as we complete the year. Thanks for following. If you haven't subscribed, I definitely appreciate it. That'll help. If you like this content and you subscribe, that'll help me put out more videos for you guys and expand more on this topic if you're interested. So earlier on, I talked about desiring less so you can have more freedom. You might see this exact same video attached to there, but just in case you don't come across my Daily Stoic lesson number 4 first, and you see this first, I want to make sure I cover something that's very important. I talked about the fewer things you desire, the fewer things you tether yourself to, the more free you are. I don't want people to think that I'm telling you to give up all desires. I'm just telling you to keep in mind that you can overexert yourself or overextend yourself with too many desires, just too much. And if you really look at your list of 10, there's only 4 that are really important to you. You have 10 things that you're tethered to, 10 things that you desired. I'm just going to use 5 and get rid of number 4 just to make my example make sense. These 5, they're not your desires. They're someone else's desires. Your parents, society, your friends, your pride, your ego. That makes up this category. This right here, this represents actual fulfillment. Things that actually make you feel good. Don't let go of these. But when you're trying to do these and do the rest of the 5 that you tether your time and your responsibilities to make other people happy, that's when you find yourself again, you're not really truly free, because you're desiring things or desiring to make too many people happy, and you have limitations as a result. Okay? Those also go back to financial things. I always use financial things because it's very important to me, and I just know how to speak that very well. If you're desiring things so you can keep up with people that have more money than you, okay, you find yourself a slave to a job never getting out on time. The people that you're trying to keep up with, eventually you burn out. They're not, because they had 3 times your income to begin with. They're retiring in their 50s, and you're still working hard to just keep up with these people. You're never going to be free because you have to work until you're dead. And that's just it. Because you're trying to keep up with people that had 3 times your resources. So y'all both hit the same age grade or demographic. One of you is stuck to working and the other's not. You see? And it's like, did you really need those types of things? No. But again, what did I say? Those people had 3 times your income. So again, it's reminding you to be comfortable living within your means at times. And the last thing I want to take home is, what do you want to use your freedom for? So in my case, I'm not telling people to give up the grind, okay, because they become a slave to desires, etc., etc. See, what I want my personal freedom for is to have a pool home. I live in the townhouse right now. I want a pool home, and I want to be able to enjoy my home doing not much. So I'm in my 30s right now, so if I have a certain retirement amount by the age of 45, and I protect my health at that particular age, I can afford to work less, rent out or sell my current townhouse, get the pool home, and then chill. That's what my freedom is going to look like. So I will grind and work very hard right now and get freedom to live in this pool home that's important to me. Now, you might not think the pool home is important to you, and that's not what we're here for. Everyone has certain things that are important to them. Now, if the pool home or my desire from the pool home is now detrimental because I'm overworking myself and I'm stressed and now I'm drinking because I'm overworking myself, now we have to revisit the goal that I have and how it's affecting me. And then maybe I should be more satisfied with the things I have today. You see? So I feel like you take the lesson, apply balance that causes you to live stress-free and manage your emotions. And that's all we're doing. Strive for whatever it is that you want to strive for. But when you find yourself stressed, you find yourself tired all the time, look at what you're tethered to, see what you can untether to, unhook yourself from, desire less of, so that you're free again, you're less stressed, and you're not overexerting yourself. Because freedom simply, to me, in the context I'm describing it as, is the ability to do whatever it is that you want with your time. So I repeat, it's okay, in my opinion, to have worldly desires because you're free to do so. You see? A lot of times, people in their pursuit of preaching freedom want you to live in, poverty, don't enjoy anything, don't enjoy this world. This is a beautiful place, and we as humans have created beautiful things for us to enjoy in this life. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But again, balance, stress, decoupling from things when you need to. Balance. I hope I've stressed that point enough. Until next time, Rock D. Lee, how do you feel about this? What's your thoughts about this? What's your question? It's true. I am a student just like you. I'm learning from you. You're learning from me. I am not the master. I don't pretend to be the master. Therefore, we on this channel can grow together. So challenge me on anything that you have to say. Ask any questions, and we'll see you on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.